do you support Trump?
I just think he's a little bit of a better option to vote for than I wouldn't say. I say there's definitely better options of presidents, but from what I know, I don't get too much in politics, but from what I've seen, I think he's a better option than Kamala Harris.
Okay. Alrighty, and why is that?
Well, I feel like his beliefs align a lot more with mine, especially religion.
Okay, and how so?
Like views on abortion is a big one,
Okay.
and
So you think if they want any legal access to abortion, if a candidate wants any legal access to abortion, you would say that's a red line, you're not willing to support them, right?
it kind of depends.
What does it depend on?
I think if it's, for instance, I think they should have a choice.
Okay, I'm talking like elective circumstances.
Oh, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah, like why do you think abortion is wrong in general? Is it just because of a
Um,
religious prescription? It's a sin?
no, I wouldn't say it. It never says anything in the Bible about like. It never says abortion is a sin. So, but I just feel it's letting a person like not live,
It's letting a person not live.
or not giving a person that would have lived. You just don't let them live. Yeah.
Okay, so when does personhood begin?
What was that?
When does personhood begin?
Personhood. Well, I'd say person maybe when the baby is like 1.
The baby's 1?
Yeah.
What? What are you talking
Yeah.
about, bro? What do you mean personhood begins when the baby's 1? What the f does
Okay,
that
what's the
mean?
definition
Dude,
I've never heard that word personhood.
you said the reason why it was valuable is because it's a person, so you're saying it's not valuable until 1 years old? What are you talking about? That's unhinged,
Well,
bro.
11.5 months, Parker. It's not valid at all.
That's
yeah.
unhinged, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay, what's the definition of personhood?
That's the word you just used. You just used the word person, right?
Not
For me, it's going to be
personhood.
based in subjective experience. For you, I don't know what the hell it's based in. And there's some other characteristic it seems.
Well,
I don't know what
I-
comes at 1 year.
Well, someone actually being like a person, like that, they can talk at 1 year, they can walk basically at 1 year.
So talking and walking means you're a person?
I mean, the babies that just come out, they're not.
You don't think a
they're persons.
newborn is a
Define
person?
talking.
I think a newborn is a person.
Talking like
Is saying
words?
babble, babble, babble. Is that talking?
No, not really. No.
Yeah. Okay. So, and also, like, you wouldn't say that they're able to like walk completely, right? They kind of stumble a little bit.
Start of walking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
come on, bro. Like that. Seriously, though.
But
like,
also,
I
Parker,
don't, what is the standard?
you
What
do
is,
know
this is
that,
not a
like,
standard for
that-
personhood.
That by his definition, those who can't walk and those who can't
Yeah,
talk
literally,
are not persons.
it's like an insane position. So I'm like, you
Yeah,
don't
so-
actually think that. Okay, so like when you say personhood, what do you were you saying that that's like the basis of value for human being when that
Well,
begins, or what were you saying?
I don't think it matters whether the person is in the womb or out of the womb. It's still a human.
Okay, do you think it's valuable at conception? Is that your position?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think that, for example, if there was like a zygote in a petri dish, if I were to slap it and kill it, destroy the petri dish, kill the zygote, do you think that that would be murder under your view?
Well,
would
how
I
would
be a
it-
murderer?
How would it live anyway?
What?
If it was in a petri dish, how would it even live if it's not in?
You destroy the petri
woman.
dish, it can't continue to survive. I'm saying I killed
what
it.
is it
If I did it for
anyways?
TikTok and YouTube content, should I go to jail? Did I commit murder?
Well,
Do I get first degree?
No, you wouldn't go to jail.
You don't think I should go to jail?
Well, the zygote wouldn't become a human. That zygote in a petri dish, correct?
Well, you said it was
Or would it?
valuable at conception. Conception's already occurred. It's a zygote.
Well, how is it out of a human being? How is it not in a woman?
Because you can have a sperm and an egg in a petri dish, and you cause fertilization.
Well, where does it go from there?
It's just in a petri dish, and it's in a zygote. You said it's valuable at the point of conception. Conception has occurred. You're saying it's already a person. It's valuable. Okay. If that's what you're saying, well, then what you're saying is that it would be murder for me to kill said zygote, right?
Wait, will that be a human though? The zygote?
Under your view, it already is a human being.
Well, will it be
Under your view, it already is a person.
Well, it is a human. It's not. So the zygote in the petri dish. Though, will it become a human, or will it? It'll become a human, right?
You said life. We agree. Life begins at conception. You said it's valuable at conception. So you're saying it's already valuable at that point. Do you think it's a person? I don't think it's a person. It's a single cell organism. Okay, it's a part of the human species, but it's a single cell organism. Now, under your view, you think that's a damn human being. And I'm just asking you, if I were to kill it, do you think that that's murder? And do you think I should go to jail?
I think, yeah, that's murder.
Yeah, so you think I should go to jail? You think I'm a murderer if I killed the zygote?
I don't think you should go to jail, but...
So you think murderers shouldn't go to jail? Like, if you see a video of someone murdering someone, you don't think the person who murdered the other person...
Yeah, they should go to jail.
Should go to jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should? Okay, so you don't think it's murder? Because you said I shouldn't go to jail.
Well, you can't go to jail right now for that because it's not considered murder.
Yeah, but the question is whether or not you think someone should go to jail for it.
If they prevent a human, yeah, I think they should.
If I were to slap the zygote, right, you think I should go to jail?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you know within the context of the IVF process currently that we will discard many zygotes and embryos per patient? Like multiple? You know, think of the Kenyan. So given that you figured that out to be true, do you think that all the people who are involved in this process of discarding zygotes, do you think they're serial murderers?
Well, is it their intent to do that? They're like, let's kill these zygotes?
Does it matter? And
yes, because murder needs intent.
They don't think it's a person. They don't think it's a person. They don't think it's a person, but it is their intent to kill it, yeah. It's their intent to discard it, yeah. But they don't think it's a person. Why would they? It's a fucking single cell organism, my guy.
So the amount of cells matters whether someone's a person or not?
Yeah, if it's a single cell organism, yeah, I think that's pretty relevant. Dude, a literal single cell organism, my guy.
But it's gonna be a human, so...
It's gonna or it is a human? Make up your mind.
Well, what's the definition of a human?
Dude, why are you asking me that question? This is your definition, your understanding of the term that you're saying you're basing it on. If you're gonna base it on my definition, my understanding, well then you're not gonna value it until it's sent, which means you'll probably end up with a pro-choice position. You want to swipe back into the app? Also, like if I were to ask you this, let me ask you this question. If you're in a burning building and you can either save 100 zygotes or one newborn baby, which would you rather save?
What are these zygotes? Are they in? These are just. I'm not 100% sure how. So these zygotes are, like, in a lab, right?
Yeah.
So how does this work? Do they put them in a mother?
Yes, and at some point in the future, there will be someone specifically that will carry the pregnancy to term. Yes.
Okay, I would save the zygotes.
So hold up. So just to clarify, you would let the baby burn alive to save the zygote that you could just recreate?
Why does it matter if you can recreate it?
Because you can't recreate a newborn, right? That newborn will forever be gone. But those zygotes, they didn't have an experience, so you can recreate the zygotes.
What do you mean experience?
What do you mean experience? Do you think a newborn has a subjective experience?
Just like cry and like just lay there. That's not really an experience.
Dude, I don't think you have a subjective experience. Jesus Christ, dude. Holy
Are
what's
you
going
saying
on?
that a crying baby is not experiencing something?
Dude, come on. Obviously, it's experiencing
Why is
something.
it
There's
crying?
no way you're just figuring this out today. That newborn babies have experiences. Are you serious, bro? Come on. Why did I have to tell you this? How old are you, bro?
I'm 18.
Dude, yeah, as an 18-year-old, you should understand that a newborn has a subjective experience, right? Is experiencing things.
Make a newborn baby just like you make a new zygote. You can make
no. The reason why is because the individual subjective experience will never come back of that individual, right? But when it comes to zygotes, they don't have these individualized subjective experiences. So in of itself, it's just a cellular human organism, right? That's all it is.
Also, by the way, can we just talk about also the fact that this baby that's burning will feel pain, and a zygote will never be able to feel pain? Like you do understand that, right? Like a baby will be screaming because it's burning alive, whereas the zygote has nothing to feel pain. It has no.
You can't even see the zygotes. You have to use a microscope to look at the zygotes. Like literally, we're talking about like you would let you'd let the newborn burn alive, crying, to save some microscopic zygotes. Come on, bro.
They're gonna be humans just like the newborn baby.
They're gonna be human just like a newborn baby? What is that?
They're gonna be humans.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
In the future? Right now, it's a microscopic organism.
I mean, I would argue it's still human, even at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still human. So.
But right now, it's microscopic. and you're saying that
Yeah.
you value it
Yes, I value it.
over the
So
newborn?
if you say you
How
say
about
you
this? How
got
about
a
this?
good
Two zygotes or one newborn baby?
Well, what's the chance of a zygote becoming a baby?
100%. We're gonna assume that.
If it's 100%, and what are these zygotes? Are they just random zygotes in a lab, or just random
Does it
zygotes?
matter?
Yeah, just random
Does it matter?
zygotes.
What if it was me and my girlfriend had a zygotes? Then it would
Yeah,
change.
yeah. I don't know why you're bringing yourself into the analogy. Yeah, what if unicorns existed?
Well, I guess I would choose the baby then. I guess
You would choose what?
the newborn.
The newborn? Why would you choose the newborn over the two zygotes? I thought you value them as people. Why would you pick one person over two people under your own view?
No, I'd say the zygote. The zygotes, two zygotes.
You'd save two zygotes over a newborn baby? Are you kidding me, bro? You'd
Yes.
save why? You just learned what a zygote was today.
If they're 100, no, I didn't. If they're 100%,
You literally did. We had the conversation. You just learned what a zygote was today.
You asked me to define zygote. I said, the first part of pregnancy.
It wasn't that
the
after I
absolute
defined
first
it for
part.
you?
No, I don't think you defined it. For
Okay,
me.
yeah, you're right. You're totally right. You're totally right, man.
I would, but you said there's a 100% chance that the zygotes are gonna become babies, which is
in the future.
Which is not.
Yeah. So would you let the newborn burn alive because you want to save the microscopic zygotes? Two of them, by the way, just two.
But that's not realistic. That's not a realistic analogy because it wouldn't be a 100% chance the zygotes would become babies.
Wait, say that one more time.
It's not a realistic analogy because there's not a 100% chance that the zygotes would become babies.
Well, we're assuming that's true. You're saying still that you'd rather save this. This is what you're saving. Two of these over a newborn. Two of these. This is what you want to save over the newborn. Let me just be very clear here. This is under a microscope. This.
It's gonna be a baby.
What?
It'll be a baby though.
Okay. But like you can save a newborn, a real baby that exists.
What does it matter if someone's gonna be a baby or if something is a baby or gonna be a baby?
Dude, I'm sorry. Just like genuinely, literally, you would save the zygote over the baby. Are you serious? You'd look at the baby, literally, and you'd be like, no, not saving the baby. Instead, you know what we're gonna save? You know what we're gonna save?
Okay.
We're gonna save the zygote. We're gonna save the zygote. Actually, everybody, look at this. Would you rather save the newborn baby or the zygote? Everybody, you know what? I think I'm gonna pick the single cell organism. Two of them, please, over the newborn. Let the newborn burn alive. Actually, burn alive, newborn. Okay, actually, okay. That's good. Come on, bro. Come
I guess
on.
I'd say the baby. I guess if it
You
actually
do
happened, I
not
would
think
say the
that.
baby.
You do not think that, bro. Stop, dude. What are you talking about? Do you actually think that?
Okay, if it actually was happening, no, I'm gonna save the baby.
You
yeah,
totally
'cause
are gonna save the baby. That's what I'm saying. What do you mean? What do you mean with this bullshit? Like, oh yeah, I think I would save the zygotes. No, you wouldn't.
Frankly, I guess I'd save the baby.
Okay, so then if you would save the baby, then you have to acknowledge you view there to be a distinction in the level of value that you place upon babies, right, than you place upon zygotes. Why do you think that is?
Because the baby's cute.
Dude, I can't even have a conversation with you. I just can't do this anymore, man. I just can't do it. I can't do it, man. I'm losing brain cells. I am losing brain cells. I can't do this anymore, man.
I don't know what to say. I'm sad.